Hi everyone, this is Dee with the Paper Drawer. I wanted to share with you my finished altered book that I followed along with Matteo at Arteo Mixed Media Art. So it's complete. It's an old Reader's Digest. It's kind of wonky, but I'm okay with that. I like it. So I want to just do a quick flip through with you. And I'm going to try and sit down, but this is the cover, and basically the cover is this. I got this at Joann's. It was in clearance, and I got it before they were going to close. So it's just a sticky tile peel-in stick. So that's what it looks like. And what I did was I got burnt umber paint and I painted the cover. And then Matteo suggested that I make it look rusted, so I added orange, and I think it turned out really well. I wasn't really sure what to do with it. And this is just muslin that I painted. It's got Fabri-Tac, so that kind of came through it. It made it look kind of icky, and I like that. But this is my altered book. So let me make sure I'm in frame. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the cover. I left this just to show that it's a Reader's Digest. This was just a collage page. I need to do something with it, but I may not. I may just do some paint on it. Here's the first page. And he did provide the focal point, so that was kind of cool. And it was one cat, and I just went ahead and reduced it, and I made it into 3. Okay. This was a black and white book that I have. And I just kind of fussy cut and cut out, did the background, and just glued it on. I haven't finished this page yet. This was an extra page. It wasn't something that Matteo had, but I used his, actually this could break because I can tape it. This was his black and whites. Through the window. So it had cats, and I believe it had dogs also, and then it had women. And then the birds are Martha Stewart decoupage. They're really old, but anyway, so I glued those on. And then I think what I'm gonna do is just add a little bit more interest, and I die cut these, and then I've got a bunch of fussy cut flowers that I did. So I just may lay that on for interest and do the same thing on this side. Okay. This was the first, I think, page that was in the series, and it's playing cards. So what I did was I made it a little interactive, and I put brads on it so that they turn. He provided these playing cards, so that was kind of cool. And I did what he did. I really liked the hidden pockets. This was his card also, so I did pockets also. And they're a little tight. If I don't put them in too far, then they'll be okay, but I love the playing cards he created. And I have a little window on the page also. Here's another one. I really wasn't sure where I was going with this. But I did the background, and I had one little area that looked like a house. And I showed Matteo, and he was saying, why don't you make it all houses? So I did that. It's okay. And then I went ahead and stenciled. What do I want to say? I put a stencil with a texture paste on it. So it turned out okay. Again, it was just a good exercise. And then he did the altered page, and I really love what he did. So I went ahead and did the same thing just to try it. I put the texture down here, and I used dry brush gold I did the stencil with the texture paste. This is the netting that goes on drywall. And he provided the images again. And then I just carried that through on this page with the texture paste. This is another page that is, of course, not done. I use my Momigami paper, and I probably will just leave it painted. So I just need to scrape, which I love to do, is different colored paints on this, and it needs some here. So that's something else you could do. And these were the altered pictures. We did something similar to this in a Lori Marie Jenkins class, but I had this image already, and then I just put it through the copy part of the printer, and I just have this vintage number page that I put overlaid on it. This is scrapbook paper. This is one of Matteo's images. It's beautiful. And then I used his black and white seamless pattern to put over her, so I overlaid it. And then this is just scrapbook paper. I like how this spread turned out. I thought it turned out really well. Here's metal. So I thought of a little robot, and this is Tim Holtz, and that's his embossing folder. So I thought that turned out kind of cool. Here's some of the original colored cover and back cover, Joann's. It looked like metal. I wanted to try gold leaf, so the background's got gold leaf on it, and I like that. Kind of an interesting abstract page. And that's it. So I just wanted to share this book with you. I do need to put it up. I've had it out for quite a while on my table, and I'm just now catching up on a lot of things. So I thought I would just share it with you. He's doing a series on 77 butterflies, and he is selling the butterflies. It's a pretty big kit that you get. I think he has one more day of backgrounds, and then we do focal points. So I'm following along with that also. I have all my butterflies cut, and I have my background cards made, except for the one, and I think tomorrow is the last day for the backgrounds that he's doing. But it's an interesting series. If you're interested in backgrounds and creating them, and it could be for anything, your journals, it's kind of interesting. So anyway, I just wanted to share this, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you. See you next time.